3 days ago, the world's most powerful celebrities gathered at the Met Gala at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. $100,000 per ticket and $350,000 for a table of 10. Beyonce, Nicole Kidman, you name it, they were most likely there. And for the first time in the event's history, the CEOs of Amazon, Meta, OpenAI, and Snapchat. And somewhere in a city where hundreds of thousands of people can't afford to heat their homes, the American taxpayer helped foot the bill. This is the truth about how the Met Gala really works. Most people think the Met Gala is just a celebrity fashion show, a chance for famous people to wear outrageous outfits and get photographed on a red carpet. That's only part of what it is. The Met Gala is technically a charity fundraiser for the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute, the department that curates fashion exhibitions. It's actually the only department in the entire Metropolitan Museum that doesn't receive direct museum funding. Every year, it has to fund its own shows, staff, and operations entirely through donations. The Met Gala is its entire annual budget, raised in one night. This year, it raised a record $42 million, up from $31 million last year. That sounds impressive until you understand who actually paid for it and how. Most people don't realize that the celebrities walking the red carpet at the Met Gala almost never pay for their own tickets. Brands and corporations buy the tables, design houses, luxury companies, and increasingly, tech giants. They purchase the $350,000 table, choose who they want to invite, and those guests attend for free wearing outfits the brands provide. This year, something historic happened. For the first time ever, tech companies dominated the event. Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez were the lead sponsors, contributing a reported $10 million. Amazon, Meta, OpenAI, and Snapchat all purchased tables at $350,000 each. It was the first time a tech figure served as a lead sponsor, and the first time multiple major tech companies bought tables at the same event. Fashion's biggest night had been quietly taken over by Silicon Valley. Here's where it gets interesting. The Metropolitan Museum is a nonprofit institution. Ticket and table purchases are treated as charitable donations. That means they're tax deductible, minus the fair market value of what the attendees receive, like dinner and entertainment. On a $100,000 ticket, the meal cost is set at just $250 per person. Everything above that, tens of thousands of dollars, is deductible. The expert analysis from Inside Philanthropy put it plainly. Attendees get a full deduction and they're getting value that the IRS is essentially overlooking. Seven-figure sponsorships, also tax deductible as business marketing expenses. The designer outfits worn on the red carpet, which can cost anywhere from $50,000 to $500,000, are written off by the brands as marketing costs too. And here's how this connects to you. Every tax deduction taken reduces the tax revenue the government collects. Less tax revenue means less money for public services, roads, schools, healthcare, energy assistance programs. The gap gets filled by everyone else who doesn't have access to the same deductions. The Tax Justice Network estimates that a 2% wealth tax on just 3 necklaces worn to past Met Galas could fully fund the New York City's Home Energy Assistance Program, helping 1 million New Yorkers pay their heating bills for an entire year. 3 necklaces, 1 million people's heating bills. When Anna Wintour started running the Met Gala in 1995, tables cost around $15,000. The guest list was built entirely around fashion and entertainment. 30 years later, the lead sponsor is the founder of Amazon. The tables are filled with AI companies, and the fashion industry that built the event is increasingly a backdrop for tech industry marketing. Amazon first sponsored the event back in 2012. Apple, Instagram, Yahoo, and TikTok have all been involved in later years. But 2026 was the tipping point, the moment tech officially took the wheel. Why does this matter? Because these tech companies are all writing off their $350,000 tables as business marketing expenses. They get global press coverage, celebrity association, and cultural credibility. They pay a fraction of the true cost after tax deductions, and the American taxpayer subsidizes the rest. A $350,000 table at the Met Gala is one of the most efficient pieces of marketing money can buy in 2026. The Met Gala raised a record $42 million this year. The Costume Institute gets to fund its exhibitions, its staff, and its operations for another year. That's genuinely good. But the full picture is that the brands that sponsor it wrote most of it off. The celebrities who attend get free outfits worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, also written off. The tech companies get global marketing exposure for a fraction of the true cost, and the American taxpayer subsidized a significant portion of fashion's biggest night without an invite. The Met Gala isn't a scam, it's completely legal. It raises real money for a real institution, but it's also a masterclass in how corporations use tax code to make spending look like giving, and make a party look like philanthropy. Drop a comment. Do you think the Met Gala is genuine charity or the world's most glamorous tax write-off? Subscribe to Profit Puzzles for weekly videos on how money really moves.